Well, it's Wednesday afternoon and we're going to be fishing down at Weston, which is in East Devon, Mark. Bit of a hike to get down here. It's a mile walk down the cliffs, down the footpaths, etc. Not too bad on the way but down, but obviously on the way back up it's a killer. But if I want to fish during the day somewhere, sort of in the East Devon area, unless I go up the estuary, this is sort of like the best place to come, you know, get away from everyone. There is a few people here that hikers come down, but it is half term. So we're fishing over low tide. It's what now? It's coming up to 2:30. Low tide's about 5:15. So a few hours either side. Hopefully it stays overcast, because if the sun comes out, it's going to be too hot. The sea is quite rough. Well, not rough. The sea's there's a little bit of chop to the sea, so that's good. Plenty of colour to the water. I've got loads of peeler crabs with me, loads in there ready to go. These are softies, so I'm going to use these first. And I've got a bunch in there. So the rigs that I'm going to be using are my standard pulley pennel, which because I'm fishing over here, which is in between sort of the rough ground, so I'm fishing into clean sand. So I've got 80-pound rig body onto an imp, 6-ounce lead. Then I've got a couple of smaller beads. These are 4mm beads. And the breakaway proper pulley onto another swivel, 60-pound trace line, tied off 4/0 hook and a 3/0 J hook on the bottom, tied off 4/0 circle hook. So softies, nice big softies. Same way as do these. Cut them about 3/4 of the way. Juice getting all over my leg. Sometimes I'll take off because they're too big, sometimes I'll just do half of them, but I'm just going to put the whole one on now for this one. I've already done one there, ready to rig out, so I use up my softies first, and then I can go on to the normal peelers and get the elastic started. So plenty of juice coming off that. I tend to not to leave these out so long, 15 minutes or so, because the juice comes out of them a bit too quickly. But anyway, so the baits will cast out, baits will stay out there for about 15 minutes or so, bring them back in, see what happens. There's plenty of weed on the beach, but it's all dried off, so hopefully there isn't going to be that much out there in the sea. So the rigs, the gear that I'm using, I brought my Zziplex M4 GTs down with me, normal score, paired up with my Pen Fathoms, which have been mono-magged, cast in, 20-pound main body and 80-pound shock leader. So into the eye of the baiting needle, twist it round, see all the juice coming off there. Tuck it up. Alright, ready to go. So what's that? That's about a 3-foot trace. That's about the standard I use around here. Alright, let's get this one on and get them whacked out. Right, that's that first cast out. On the first cast, just take it easy, just to loosen off the muscles before I get into it. I'll be staying up onto the top shelf here, so the tide's going to go out quite a bit. You know, I ain't walking up and down, plus the fact I can't get a long drop. So yeah, so the next one's going out. Right, both of them out there. Make sure the drags are set. Hopefully be into a smooth hound. Looks smooth houndish, you know, bit of colour to the water, slightly chopped to it, maybe over low tide, or maybe a ray. I brought some place rigs with me. I might do some smaller peeler crabs put them on a place rig. If I do, I'll show you what I'm using there. But anyway, that's it. I'm ready to go, so I'm going to bait up another bait, sit down and leave them out there for about 20 minutes or so and see what happens. Okay, just have a click on the old raptor. Yeah, we're in. Time. Feels like a good fish. Can't see it yet, see what it is. Yeah, it's a smooth hound. Only a small one, looks like it's been foul hooked. Right, first cast of the day, small smooth hound. Fortunately, thought it'd be bigger than that, but it was hooked on the side there. But I'll take it anyway. So yeah, first cast. Thought there'd be a few smooth hounds. It just looks like perfect condition for it down there for smooth hounds. So that's the first one. Let's get him put back as soon as I can. Right, first fish of the day on the first cast. Brought the second one in now. Good thing, no weed, and the bait came back untouched. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a smaller crab onto a smaller hook with a few beads, possibility of a place, but if there's smooth hounds about, the hook that I'm using, as before, I've had smooth hounds on that hook, so it's not a problem. Anyway, so I've got a bent clip, 80 pound of about 2.5 foot, a couple of beads, a swivel onto a quick link, onto a 6 ounce weight, onto a swivel. Then I've got 25 pound, this is a running up and over, onto a size 10 on the bottom and a size 10 chino on the top. That's a saltwater champion on the bottom hook. A few beads. So I put a little bit of tubing on there just to help keep this out from the actual rig body itself. Whether it works or not, I don't know, but so because it's running ledger, if I have any problems with the hooks, I need to cut them for some unknown reason. I don't need to worry about the whole rig because there's plenty of line on that trace to be able to tie some new hooks. But anyway, so that's a lovely compact bait, nice and streamlined. Get that one whacked out there, maybe a place. I have caught down here when it's been rough, well, not rough, but when it's been slightly choppy and the water's been coloured. I've caught place, so we'll give it a go. Right, this one will give it a bit of welly, I think. Just going down to cast out the other bait, and I just heard the racket go screaming off. Looked and slackline fight. Hopefully it's still on there. Yeah, still on there. This is on a place rig. Oh, he's pulling quite. take it easy on this one. I don't want to bend the hook out. It's only a size 1/0. Oh, bollocks. He's off. Oh, that was a good fish as well. Ah. Oh, well gutted. That was a nice fish. Hook's gone. Oh, I don't think I'll be using my place rigs now then if I'm going to be using crab. Oh well. At least I've still got the beads. The reason why I've got the beads, because either side of the beads I put a plastic stop either side of the beads, so I keep hold of the beads. Oh, well gutted. That was a nice fish, that was. Anyway, bait up, back out there. Right, back out with both rods now. Back onto the bigger hooks, the size 3. Bit gutted about that. That was a nice fish. Not too sure then, maybe giving it some more slack. But last time I fished with those hooks, I had no problems wheeling in smooth hounds on them. Couldn't really tell whether if it was bitten off or the knot failed. The knot I use is a 4 3, so it's a uni for, wrap it around 4 times, make a loop inside 3 times. 4 3, they've never failed. I've never had a knot fail on me in all the times that I've been using the 4 3, and I've been using that for over 10 years. So to me it was probably maybe bitten off, but if it was a smooth hound, you know, maybe it was something else, but whatever, it was big. Anyway, so like I said, back onto the pulley panels just for smooth hounds now. I ain't got any worm baits. It would be nice to maybe over low water as the tide's coming back in. It might calm down a bit enough to try for place, but I've got plenty of peeler crabs with me, so that's it. Just solely out for the smooth hounds. It's now 4 o'clock. Low tide is at 5:15, so I'll keep fishing until I get a bit bored. But yeah, it's nice to be out to fish during the day on a busy. Well, it's just after the bank holiday weekend during half term, as you can see. It ain't too busy down here. Right now they're coming up to low tide. I'm casting down near the water's edge, but I just got to be careful because of the slope. So I can't have a big drop. I've got to come more upright because I don't want my weight and the hook and the bait and everything hitting the bank where those. That's gone, and I have to rebait up. I just cast this one out just a second ago. Just a little bite on it, not too sure what it is though. We didn't put that much of a fight right to the end. Thought it was like maybe another foul hook, but it came off right in the end, so I had to grab his tail. I wasn't going to let this one get away. So this is a better one. Definitely over £5 for this one. I can keep him still. So it's 4:30, it's 4:30 now, coming up to low tide in about 3/4 of an hour. Got plenty of bait left, so we'll get this one back after a quick photo. Cracking eyes on it. Yeah, it's a nice one, quite heavy. He's had plenty to eat. Ain't got a chance to bait up another bait. Right, smaller one. This one put up out of a scrap bow. Took me right along the beach. Right, it's Dogfish, 3 smooth hounds, and lost something big, and half hour before low tide. Whew. My knees are going to be killing me by the time I finish walking up the hill. I won't be able to sleep tonight. Fortunately, I do suffer from arthritis in my knee joints. I've had a couple of operations to get rid of the cartilage, so it's bone on bone. So struggling, but anyway, I ain't got any rods out at the moment, so one baited up, ready to go. Let's get that whacked out there. alright, again only small ones. Sticking to the one rod at the moment. It's basically come up to low tide now. Lovely markings and colours on that one. I like purple. Anyway, that was right in the middle of the right at the side of the mouth on the circle hook. So let's get this one put back. Again, that was only a small little tap. I don't know if it's a foul hook, a bit of weight there. Yeah, it's a little smooth round. Right, just getting a few more little taps again. There's only a small one, this one. It's a dogfish or not. Just hang about a sec to see if I can see some more. The trouble is, just see the one rod now, just as soon as I'm casting out. And basically either getting a little smooth round or a dogfish. Right, it's 6 o'clock now, so it's 3/4 of an hour after low tide. I think it's going to flatten off quite nicely over dusk, but I ain't going to stick around. I've had my fill of smooth hounds, so I'm happy with that. Ah, it's a little bull us. Something different. Oh, a tiny little bull us. Not fishing for bull us. Unfortunately, the market I used to go to, can't get to it anymore. So there's plenty of rocks over that way, rough ground. Heading round the corner there, up towards Bratscombe. So I'm going to come down specifically to target bull us and fish the rough ground. But anyway, I think I'm going to end it there. I've had a good session. Plenty of smooth hounds, a few dogfish and that. It's what now? It's just it's an hour after, or it's an hour into flood, so the most of the fish I've had on the ebbing tide, so that's been good. So that's smooth hounds in April, smooth hounds in May, June definitely. But I'll probably head up to Bristol Channel, try and target some bigger ones, and might be bump into my mate Tony. If you haven't watched his channel, that's Tony from Somerset Beach Fishing. Check it out. Lots of good stuff with him up in Bristol Channel. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll probably be out. Well, I've got crabs left, so I'm going to sort them out in a minute. Give them a drink. I've only used up the ones, the softies, and the ones that have actually popped, so they'll be good to go back into after drink and they cool down. Good to go back in the fridge, and they'll do for a couple more days or a week or so. So I might be out Friday night. It's Wednesday now. Depending on the conditions, whether I'm going to do a bit of lure fishing or a bit more smooth hound fishing or whatever. But anyway, thanks for watching, and till next time, tie lines.